All right, it's time to answer your questions now. Courtney, first up for you, a video question from Sean in New York City.
Oh. All right.
Oh, this is Sean from New York City. I'm looking to get into some of the ESG stocks, individual equities, and just trying to time the market right. Is this a good time to buy, or should I be waiting till after the election?
What do you think?
Interesting. Yeah, so interesting. So first and foremost, I'm going to tell you that timing the market, if any of us could do that right all the time, we would probably not be sitting here right now. But two, I think ESG is something of a strategy that you buy for the long term. Money has been flowing into ESG products. ESG ETFs have been outperforming the S&P on a broader scale. So I think absolutely it's a place that you want to be. Whether you buy now or buy later, I think now is an interesting time to be buying ESG strategies, just given the fact that millennial portfolio managers are kind of taking over at this point. And if you know anything about millennials, they also care about environmental, social governance. They care about socially responsible investing. So skate where the puck is going, and it's going there right now. I'll even give you a name. Brookfield Energy Partners, take a look. Brookfield Renewable Energy, BEP, is one that you really want to potentially take a look at from the renewable side, and from a financials perspective, BAM.
All right, good stuff. Appreciate the name as well. We see that stock moving higher as we speak. Sarat, to you, XPO from Mark in New York. What do you think about it now? You've mentioned it many times on the program. How about right now?
So I still like it a lot. The news this morning was that they are putting up their European supply chain up for business. This was part of the reorg that they were looking at about a year ago, and then they pulled it back. I think there's a lot of value in this company, even if you break it up into some of the parts. It's right in the reopening space, and it's also in the COVID space. So I think there's a long runway. The stock's done well this year, but I think you can buy the stock at these levels.
Sarat, thank you for that. All right, Joe, Charles in L.A., Albemarle. Buy, sell, hold right now.
Well, obviously for me it's a hold, Scott. I bought it at the upper 90s and then I sold it out in the mid 80s. That's a losing trade, and that really was because of Tesla's battery day when they indicated the potential to open a lithium mine in Nevada. This weekend, however, you've got Barron's, which has come out and defended the lithium stocks. They've identified Albemarle as one of the names to own. And then clearly today you're seeing significant strength in the material space. That's why there's a lift. But I still say this stock is a hold.
Okay. Jim, to you from Steve in Maine, Dow Chemical, buy, sell, hold right now?
I think it's a buy right here. I mean, I would buy more if I didn't have a large position in it. Look, this is a stock, a solid material stock with a 5.9% dividend yield. And that yield is telling you something. That's the market's way of saying it thinks it's going to get cut. But it's down from about 7.2% a few months ago because the price has appreciated, meaning the market is coming to grips with the fact that they're not going to cut the dividend. I like Dow Chemical for the long term.
Last but not least, Carrie, to you from Elizabeth in North Carolina. Wants to know about Home Depot. What do you think about it right here? Buy it now, or is it too high?
I like it here, Elizabeth. The stock had a mammoth run from the bottom in March, and then it kind of took a pause most recently. Remember, it's one of the few retailers that's had shown incredible growth this year. The earnings were above expectation. The housing stock is not only aging, but we've had a lot of turnover in houses because of home sales being so strong in this COVID environment. And that's going to mean people are going to spend more money on their homes. They're doing a lot of it themselves, and that's not going to end for many quarters to come.